The Hub is brought to you by Docomo Pacific Business and Leo Palace Resort, Guam. Hafa Guam, the clock is now ticking with just 61 days left until the general election. It's on November 5th, by the way. That is Super Tuesday, and each Wednesday, which is today, we invite your candidates running for public office onto the Hub to speak to you, our viewers, and the constituency. And tonight, we have 5 more of your mayoral candidates joining us. Now let's go to the wide shot where we can meet these distinguished Guamanians who want to honorably and nobly serve you as mayors. A very, very difficult job. So all of you, we welcome you here. Of course, Peter John Benavente, currently the vice mayor, looking to be the mayor of Derrida. So Hafa Vice.
Hafa, thank you, KM, for having us.
All right, very good to see you. Mayor Anthony Sanchez is here representing Jigo. Hafa Mayor.
Hafa.
All right, from Santa Rita Sumay, Janalu Salvador, a Republican candidate.
Ooh, that's me.
Sitting next to her is the incumbent mayor of Hagat, the Honorable Kevin Suswico. Hafa Mayor.
Hafa Hagat, Hafa Guam.
All right, and way over there, it seems like Santa Rita Sumay because we're so far away here on the stage, but we are very, very pleased to have Dale Alvarez Jr., the Democrat candidate for Santa Rita Sumay. Hafa.
Hafa.
All right, so of course, as we do customary on this show, we would like to give your constituency and the community at general, even if they're not from your village, an introduction to each of you. So we'll start from left to right. So Vice Mayor Peter John Benavente, we'd like to give each of you 60 seconds.
Hafa Derrida, Hafa Guam. Guam si Peter John Benavente. My parents are Andrew Peter Benavente and Janice Salas Benavente. My wife is Maribeth Benavente. I have 2 kids, Zion and Zane Benavente. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much. All right, we're probably related then, from your mom's side. Good to know, Prim. All right, Mayor, if you would, please.
Hafa, people of Gio. My name is Anthony P. Sanchez, and I'm your current mayor for the last 4 years. My wife is Arlene Torres Sanchez, and my son is TJ. And I would like to seek your support for the next general election on November 5th. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much. All right, Janalu Salvador, if you would, please.
Hafa Santa Rita, Sumay, Janalu Lizama, Salvador. I'm looking forward to being your mayor for Santa Rita, Sumay. I have 2 wonderful daughters, Janie and Katie Lou. My husband, Brian. I grew up in Santa Rita. I know what it can be, so I'm excited to lead you. Thank you.
Very nice. All right, Mayor Kevin Suswico, your thoughts, please.
Hafa Hagat, Hafa Guam. My name is Kevin Suswico. I have been your mayor for the past 2 terms, your vice mayor for 2 years. Married to Joanne Suswico. We have 4 beautiful kids. I'm seeking for your re-election, your support to continue to move our village forward and continue with our progress in which we have delivered to our people. On Dunklin Jesus Masi, maraming salamat po. I ask and I humbly ask for your support.
All right, Mayor, very well done. And last but certainly not least, Dale Alvarez Jr. from Santa Rita Sumay.
Hafa, my name is Del Christopher Perez Alvarez, also known as Del Jr. I'm running for mayor for the beautiful village of Santa Rita Sumay. I was born and raised in Santa Rita. My parents are Del Alvarez Sr., the current mayor, Helen Barbara Sablon Perez. My wife for 23 years, Genevieve Galarpi Alvarez. I have 5 siblings, and my in-laws are Junior and Nelia Galarpi. I serve my country and my island. Now I'm ready to serve my village. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much. And with that, we have now set the table, if you will. We have met these very noble Guamanians, again, that want to serve you in the mayor's office. Now that we have set the table, we're going to take a quick commercial break. But remember, napkins go first and then the drinks, and we got to make sure that the Manamco and the kids eat first. So when we come back, we will be talking to these candidates for mayor to find out their stance on the issues. Please stay tuned. You're watching The Hub right here on KUAN. The Hub is brought to you by Docomo Pacific Business and Leo Palace Resort, Guam. The Hub is brought to you by Docomo Pacific Business and Leo Palace Resort, Guam. All right, everybody, Hafa, welcome back to The Hub. This is Election Central, and where we are bringing all your candidates looking to lead the island to speak with you, the voters, and the constituency. Now, of course, you met the candidates, you found out where they're from, who their families are, what they're all about. We'd like to now probe their thoughts on the various issues affecting not only each of their municipalities, but the island in general. Of course, they will serve together on the Mayor's Council of Guam, so they are definitely going to work as one team. So let's start from left to right now. You each have 30 seconds for these responses, if you would, please. We'll start with Vice Peter John Benavente of Derrida. Let's talk about village identity first, Vice. How do you plan to preserve the distinct identity, the personality, and the culture of Guam's most populous village, possibly improving upon it?
Diversity in the village of Dededo is very big, right? We got multi cultures within the village, so I plan on getting back with the different ethnicities out there to see if we can promote their different culture, and of course, most especially the Chamol culture too as well.
All right, very well. All right, Mayor Anthony Sanchez from Jigo. Same thing, same question, sir, because village identity is so big in Jigo. Agriculture is such a big part of our village.
Yes, another thing is our Chagian Memorial. I just want to let everybody know the chairman for the Chagian Memorial, Mr. John Blas, was laid to rest today. So he was the one that brought back to the Chagian Memorial. So that is what I would like to bring back, because we are called the Forgotten Memorial. And I don't think the people of Guam should forget. Thank you.
All right, very well. Okay, now let's go to a candidate on the Republican side for Senatorita Sumay, Janlu Salvador. When it comes to the very unique personality of the South, specifically when it comes to Senatorita, how do you want to preserve that and make sure, the young people know about that too?
I think over the years we have lost our identity, but I think bringing the community back together, unifying them, and letting them know that they're not alone. We are going through our own issues, but we have to tap in to the families, know how they're feeling, what they're going through, and then bringing us all together so we can accomplish the common goal. So, thank you.
All right, very well. Same question to the current mayor of Hagat. Mayor Kev, Hagat, so much more than the Mango Festival. I mean, that is like one of the centerpieces, but Hagat, so diverse, so culturally rich, so much history and tradition.
Well, we are known as the gateway to the South, and we will try and preserve and continue on with our traditions. At our community center, we have Saina Ray Lujan and his group, of course, trying to preserve our culture. And we've had Horal programs that we've had down there. And our motto is one people, one love, one Hagat. And what more better than bringing our whole entire community together to be as one.
Very well done. You guys also have a really good Zumba class down there. All right, Dale Alvarez Jr., when it comes to, I'm sure you share the sentiments of Janalu, but when it comes to continuing the work of your father, if I may, with sports programs, the unique personality of Senatorita Sumay, that big region.
Well, I'm a sports guy, but the thing I want to do is to keep is the back to Sumay, in our culture. And also, it starts up from home. I want to bring down a lot of the culture organizations down to our village and keep our culture going with our constituents.
All right, very well done. Great job, all. Okay, let's go back to Peter John Beneventi from Dededo. Let's talk about infrastructure, Vice. What steps do you intend to take to improve the roads, the water systems, public facilities, from the Micronesia Mall all the way up to Ipapawa Estates?
Well, we got a lot of, especially with our water line infrastructure throughout the whole village, where it's the old water lines or whatnot. I want to work together with the corresponding agencies and whoever may be in the administration to work to get to better water flow and whatnot with the village. And as far as the roads are concerned, we all know how that process goes. So, I will work with the administration and whoever's up down at Adelut and get the roads done in Dededo.
All right. Infrastructure always a tough call. So, Mayor, let's go to you now for Jigo, the biggest village on the island. A lot of people think it's Dededo. Dededo is certainly the most populous, but Jigo, in terms of square footage, is the biggest. Certainly a challenge when it comes to infrastructure.
Yes, but I'd like to thank the administration because they've came out and paved a few roads in Jigo, especially Route 3, Route 9, which is heavily used. So, but there's also a lot more roads in the secondary roads that I feel that really needs to be worked on. So I'm hoping that they can come back out and take care of these roads because the people of Jigo really need safer roads. Thank you.
Well done. Okay, Janalu, you share some concerns as the mayor and the vice do, because your village, Senatorita Sumay, also shares a military base. So when it comes to handling the delicate matter of infrastructure, what are your plans?
I would like to get together with the military and see if we can take care of some of the roads. I know they did the nice strip over there by Sumay Palas, but there's a lot of concerns when it comes to heading to the Naval Mag. There's houses on the bottom, there's no railing, right? And they have a lot of bombs and stuff that travel through there. So it's about keeping the community safe and hopefully getting together and improving that section for them.
All right. Okay, now Mayor Kev, roadways, and we can talk about other infrastructures as well. But I remember when the roadways weren't as smooth going into the heart of the village, and you've got everything coming in and then going towards Humatek. What are some of your thoughts on maintaining that infrastructure and making it better?
We've had a wonderful working relationship with this current administration, and actually right now, it has not been ever done, and since after the war, and we're completing the last phase of the village proper to complete the whole entire road pair renovation. We're also in conversation with Route 2. As we know, it's a very slippery road, and so we hope to get that fixed with this administration. And as far as infrastructure, we're still working with all the other agencies to fulfill all of our needs of our people.
All right. Thank you, Mayor. Well done. All right, now Dale Alvarez Jr., I know your father, every time I've interviewed him and I've had the pleasure of speaking with him over the years, he always mentioned potholes and the continuing problem that's been. I'm sure that's on your plate as well.
Yes, and I also agree with Jana as well. But the one that the infrastructure that we should also work on too is the one that's going up to Route 5 Cross Island Road. There's a bad area in that area by the pump station, and also the drainages. We need to work on the infrastructure on the drainages also because it erodes portions of the drainage and then it breaks the road as well.
All right, again, infrastructure, very, very difficult problem for all of you. So, congrats for you for developing plans to want to attack that. All right, let's go back to the Vice now. Peter John Beneventi from Dedido. Your next topic is the same one for all of you. I'm sure all of you have an opinion on youth sports, getting our kids out, getting them involved in recreational activities, village leagues, even friendly rivalries between the villages. Dedido's always had really, really good games up there at the gym, Vice. Yes, Saturday nights, great games up in Dedido.
Yes. Well, with the sports organizations that are existing in the village, I look to work furthermore with them to improve what they have in their program. And not only that, maybe create more after-school activities as far as sports is concerned. We have 9 different public schools in the village of Dedido. So it'll be nice for each school, at least a kickball tournament or something right after school or whatnot.
All right. Yes. All right, Mayor Sanchez, of course, youth recreation has always been big in Jigo. You have a wonderful gym up there. What do you want to do to continue to get kids active in sports?
Well, thank you for that. We do have a wonderful gym. And now that the gym is completely rebuilt, I would like to open up sports programs, not only basketball, volleyball, all kinds of other programs, also maybe even paintball. We just sponsored a paintball tournament for kids for the village of Jigo last 2 Sundays ago. So those are things that we also try to bring out, not just sports, but also paintball.
Very, very nice. All right, our next 3 candidates, you want to talk sports, let's talk about the South right now, because Santa Rita, Agate, Humatek, Inalahan, Talafofo, there's such good sports right there. So, and Janalu, what are your thoughts on making sure that Santa Rita's rich history, is preserved with sports?
I mean, it would be nice to have a gym, I believe we are the only place that doesn't have a gym. But yes, it's about bringing the youth back out to play, and every time I talk to people, they're always like, oh, it's a different time. But I'm a firm believer that if you create it, they will come. So I look forward to creating, programs for them, bringing back the sports, and just making everything easily accessible for them.
All right. Mayor Kev, you've got a youth soccer facility coming up right on the border between Hagat and Humatek. But Hagat's also really, really known for baseball, too.
So we're excited. Our office sponsors all the sports programs from volleyball to baseball to basketball, and we are excited about our sports complex finally being built. We will continue to, of course, encourage all of our youth programs, and of course, we don't have enough space at our gym. I would like to maybe enclose one more of our basketball courts that we have, so that way we can continue to host all of the different leagues that need the facilities. All
right. And then Dale Jr., you can't say the Alvarez name in the South without mentioning baseball and the fine tradition your family's been.
Well, I'm a sports guy, so that's what I'm going to do is revitalize the sports facilities and all that. And I also coach the kids and adults as well. So that's my main thing also is to try to reclaim J.P. Torres Elementary School and try to build our own gym. That way you can just get the youth active and all that and, get their mindset gainfully employed as well.
All right, thank you. All right, well done, everybody. And we are going to take a very quick commercial break right now. They've given you some things to think about right now. I'll kind of ruminate on that as we go to commercial break, but when the Hub returns, 4 more topics about what is affecting you in your villages. The Hub is brought to you by Docomo Pacific Business and Leo Palace Resort Guam. The Hub is brought to you by Docomo Pacific Business and Leo Palace Resort Guam. My friends, welcome back. You are watching and streaming The Hub. We are here at KUM, and we are speaking with 5 more of your distinguished Guamanians who want to serve you as your mayors in your various island villages. Of course, we have Peter John Benavente, the current Vice Mayor of Dededo, Hafaday once again. Mayor Anthony Sanchez of Jigo. We have Jana Luz Salvador, candidate from Santa Rita Sumay, Mayor Kevin Siswico from Hagat, and Dale Alvarez Jr., candidate from Santa Rita Sumay as well on the Democrat side. All right, Vice, we'll start with you again, going left to right. We'll start first with interacting on the Mayor's Council. You, of course, do that right now as the Vice Mayor of Dededo, but how do you plan to lead your voice if you are elected as Mayor to work within the collective group and work with the other municipal leaders?
Well, you know, there's a great bunch of individuals, my colleagues that we work with, and I've learned through these last 3 years that the only way to get through, our battles is we work together and whatnot. As far as the council is concerned, there's some changes we probably need to do in the future, and hopefully, changes are good. And I wish to whoever may take up the executive director position that we work together and get to the common goal of what we need to do as far as our municipalities are concerned.
All right, very well done. All right, Mayor Anthony Sanchez, of course, group dynamics dictate that not everybody's always going to get along, and that's probably a good thing. Conflicting opinions can be good. So when it comes to, once again, working with your fellow mayors on the council, what are you going to bring to the fore?
Well, each mayor should have a voice on that council. Whether you're a population of 1,000, 20,000, 100-some thousand, each mayor should have a voice. But we as mayors should come together and help each other instead of trying to go against each other. We are only one voice. Our second voice is the legislature. If they were to hear our needs, then we won't be fighting. Thank you.
All right. Jana Luz Salvador, fresh voices, fresh opinions, fresh perspectives, always welcome in any collective. But when it comes to the Mayor's Council, how do you plan to work with the other municipal leaders?
Actually, I actually sat in a mayor's council meeting already because I wanted to see what their function was like, what the mayors were like, how they decide things. And I think they work really well together. But if we bring in, like you said, fresh ideas, new ways of running things, like, he was saying that we could improve it, right? There's always room for improvement. So I believe we could all work together when it comes to the Mayor's Council.
All right, and Mayor Siswico, you've been in some of those sometimes often uncomfortable conversations and everything like that, but progress often can come out of that.
Absolutely, and I believe that we have a great working relationship right now with the council, and we of course we have our cleanups that we need to do as in our administrative office, but overall, I think the mayor's group is a group that works well together, and if we continue to work well together, then everything could happen for all the municipalities. It's important for us to stick together. We are one group, and we serve the same people, right? And so we share the same thoughts and the same ideas. We're looking forward to the new bunch that is coming in. Of course, we have a lot of fresh ideas that will be with us, so we're excited.
All right, possibly one of those new faces would be Dale Alvarez Jr., if indeed elected. So, Dale, what are some of your thoughts on lending your voice?
Well, going into the mayor's council and all that, it's with my own fresh idea and all that, we can just put it together with the other mayors and all that, because like what Mayor said, we work together, we get everything done in the right way and the good way, especially for our constituents. Thank you.
All right, well said. Let's go back to Vice Mayor Peter John Benavente of Dededo, and we're talking about civic involvement now, Vice. Now, I just turned 50 this year, and I remember when I was a kid, there would be block parties up in Ipapa every year. There would be neighborhood watch programs with all the stickers on our windows. The mayors across the island would always say, take ownership of your street, your neighborhood, your entire village. How do you want to get the youth to get back to that point? Or are we there already? No.
Yeah, well, we got some programs that are going on as we speak and whatnot. One thing that I really want to bring to the village of Dededo is, pretty much every village has their own festivals. And one thing in Dededo that we have a lot of when it's season, is the alligator, the avocado. And if elected come November, I will bring up the first ever alligator festival to Dededo.
Very nice. Would it be on Alligator Street?
No, we want to center it, right? We want to center it. So of course we're gonna have everything down at Lenso Park. But we know that the mango season and the avocado season they fall around the same time. So I don't want to interfere with the great Agate Mango Festival down there. So
There you go.
we want to make sure we do it at a separate time.
Okay, so you heard that on the Hub, everybody.
Yes.
The Alligator Festival possibly coming to Dededo. We would hope. All right, Mayor Anthony Sanchez, up in Jigo, we have the Citrus Festival.
Yes, it's a citrus festival before, but I'm looking at changing it to a different kind of festival.
Okay.
I'm looking at maybe a farmer's festival, where all the farmers from Jigo can come out and sell their goods, whether it be avocados, bananas, whatever you have on the farm, come out and sell it. So also we welcome to all the other farmers on the island to come up and sell their products.
And that is literally getting the broader community of Jigo to take ownership.
Yes. Now, ownership of what you sell in what you grow in your farm.
Interesting idea. All right, Gianlu Salvador, what are some of your thoughts on, getting the neighbors themselves to say, like, I'm proud to walk these streets. This is my home. This is my village, and I take ownership of that.
Well, I would like to start a community garden so that we can have the community come out and something for them to do together. And then after that, being able to have the night markets. I mean, the night market, there's so many residents in our community that have their own businesses, do their own thing. And I want them to share that with everyone else, because I think the unity to bring them together and just say, oh, I didn't know you did that, is important. And then I think the unity starts building from there.
All right, very well done. All right, Mayor Kevin Siswico, you only have to spend 45 seconds in Haga to know the pride of Haga, the history, the hospitality. How do you keep that going?
Well, we do have our Haga Mango Festival, but further to that, for our youth and for our community, we have our Halloween extravaganza, we have the Christmas candy run, we have the Easter egg extravaganza, and we try as much as possible to have an event almost quarterly or monthly, so that way we can keep everybody, happily and engaged in our community. And so our Haga Mango Festival, but by far is the best and the most prideful thing that we have.
All right, and also one of my most favorite things to live stream every year when we go. I always love making that trip. All right, Dale Alvarez Jr., what do you plan to do to, again, have people see, yes, I am Santa Rita Sumai.
Well, first off, San Rita don't have a festival going on, so like what the mayor said, I want to bring back bring a farm fest where we have a lot of farmers, especially San Rita has an agricultural area, so I want to bring the farmers out to sell their products, as well as the small businesses that we can have, like a night market as well. Also, we can bring back, have seminars for like the blacksmith or weaving that we can do it down at our community center.
Okay, good thoughts all once again on all these very, very important topics. We're going to take one more commercial break and get some closing thoughts from your candidates when we come back right here on The Hub. The Hub is brought to you by Docomo Pacific Business and Leo Palace Resort Guam. The Hub is brought to you by Docomo Pacific Business and Leo Palace Resort Guam. All right, everybody, a sincere sidus masi to the fine, outstanding members of your community here who are running for mayor once again. Let's start with Vice Mayor Peter John Beneventi, and each of you have 60 seconds for your final closing thoughts as you seek public office.
Hafade Derdo. I am Peter John Beneventi Salas, and I would like to remind you guys, come November, please come out and exercise your civic duty as a voter to come out and vote. I'm born and raised in the village of Derdo, 44 years old, and if the time permits, I shall serve another 44. Thank you.
Very good. Nice job, Vice. All right, rock and roll, Mayor Sanchez from Jigo.
Yes, hi, my name is Anthony P. Sanchez. I am your current mayor. I was born and raised in Jigo. I humbly ask for your support coming on this November 5th election for 4 more years. I feel there is more to accomplish for our village. With your support and your vote and your voice coming on November 5th, we can succeed together as one village. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mayor. All right, Gianlu Salvador, your thoughts.
Hafade Santa Rita Sumai residents, I just want you to know that as I go out there and I speak to you, I hear your concerns, and I look forward to addressing it. And I believe that Santa Rita Sumai deserves leadership that knows the importance of unity and teamwork and the willingness to fight for the common good. Where I hear you, I'm listening, and I look forward to serving you. It will be an honor. So don't forget on November 5th to please vote for me on the Republican side. Thank you.
Very nicely done. Kevin Siswico seeking re-election as the mayor of Hagat. Mr. Mayor, if you would, please.
Buenas and Hafade to my dear people of Hagat. It's been an honor and a privilege to serve you the last 2 terms. I am seeking for re-election. We have many projects that we've started, from the road repair to our first playground that we've delivered, to our first computer lab, our new renovated office, our learning center, and we're just getting started. And so please, I humbly ask for your vote of confidence and trust again as we come up to this November 5th election. Undanglo na si Jesus Masi, maraming salamat po for all your support and your love. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Mayor. And Dale Alvarez Jr. seeking election as mayor of Santa Rita Sumay. 60 seconds, please.
Today, my dear people of Santa Rita, I'm asking for your vote come November 5th, general election. I am born and raised in Santa Rita. I am approachable. I'll be accountable and transparent. I served my country and my island. Now I'm ready to serve my village, which is you. Viva Santa Rita Sumay. Viva Del Jr.
Thank you very much. Biba to all of the villages. Biba Guam. Biba. There you go. And we thank each and every one of you for coming here today, whether you came halfway across the island or just right across the street. We wish each of you the very best of luck as you continue your campaigns, and we'll see you on general election night on the 5th of November. So good luck to you all. Si Diyos Masi.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right.
And
thank you guys. Thank you guys. Thank you once again. Thank you for watching. This has been The Hub. We'll see you each here, right here, each and every Wednesday.